That's why I wrote these questions down. So we had a conversation and explained to her, you come from where? You come from God. I am just a steward who has been assigned by God to watch over you. But you come from him first and foremost. And then the second question was, what was the second question? Who am I? Said to her, you are a spirit. You see, man is made of three parts. You have the body, you have the soul, and you have the spirit. And then I went on to give further details. And then she asked, where am I going? I said, you have to make a choice about that. And that's the reason why Jesus came to die. Because he wants you to be committed to him throughout your life. So, if you decide to make a choice for Jesus, the destination would be heaven. However, you have a commitment to keep a walk with God. But if you decide not to make a commitment to Jesus, the destination would be hell with Satan and his angels. And we talked about a few other things. But one of the striking things I found out was that she was listening. So, Generation Z kids today are actually looking for avenues to talk to us. The fact is that a lot of us are not available to talk to them. We have established that God is transgenerational. We have established that God has established the family to produce godly seed. And we have also established that the family is God's discipleship training center. But one of the things you need to understand is that parenting is going to test you. How many of you are facing the test now? It's very challenging. Parenting is going to test you. So there is no one method to adopt. I would like to describe your approach as situational parenting, because every time a situation comes up, you need to be alert and sensitive to respond to that experience. Now, when God established the family unit, this was God's plan. The family would come together and they would start the unit. Then they would graduate to become parents. And then from graduating to become parents, they would graduate into grandparents. But notice that while they were here, God expects that the faith they have in him would be transferred. So that by the time they become parents, our own children become parents, and we are grandparents, we will continue to mentor them. So God has a mentoring plan in place for every family. But beyond this, when God established the family unit, what he did was to create the patriarch of that family, which is the man, as the foundation. So the structure of the family is, you would have the father as a foundation who gets his what? Matching orders from God, just like Abraham did. And then you would have a structure. This structure is the father, and then you would have the mother as a helper beside him, right? But within the family unit, God created another system. He created functions. So he gave the father 3 responsibilities. He says to the man,